Welcome back with our main topic today. Today we are going to talk about the match that took place last night between Egypt and Gabon, and Egypt won 2-1. To shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have this phono with Mr. Hatem Maher, the sports critic. Good morning, Mr. Maher.
Good morning.
Well, Mr. Maher, the match that took place yesterday between Egypt and Gabon, that was held last night within the Qatar 2022 World Cup qualifiers. First, how do you see the performance of the Egyptian team in this match?
I think we played well. It was a dead rubber game. It was meaningless for our chances because we had already secured our qualification before the game. So that was a chance for Coach Carlos Queiroz to test some of his new strategies, some of the fresh faces that he wants to gradually introduce. So I believe the criticism that was directed at the national team for its performance last night was somewhat harsh, because the result did not really matter because we already topped the group. So what was the most important is that Queiroz gets the chance to test his new strategies, because we don't have much time before the Arab Cup and the Nations Cup get underway. We don't have the luxury of playing many friendlies, so that Queiroz can get more familiar with the players and can settle on his best selection. So
yes.
Yesterday was a very good opportunity for that, and we eventually won, so that was another plus.
Yes, there was a goal that was by the player Afsha. So how do you see the goals in this match?
The penalty that Afsha converted was fully deserved.
Yeah.
It was a clear penalty. And the second goal was lucky, but actually we wasted other easy chances that could have killed off the game. Gabon played with an attacking strategy, and that left huge gaps in the defense. We could have taken more advantage of that, but at the end we won, and that was what really mattered. But the most important thing, as Queiroz said, is to get over the line when the playoff gets underway in March. This is
yes.
our ultimate target. So our focus should be on the March playoffs. It's even for Queiroz, and I think for many of the fans, it's even more important than challenging for the Nations Cup or the Arab Cup.
Yes.
So the primary target remains the World Cup. So it will be meaningless to top the group and then lose in the two-leg playoff. It's very important to get the job done there.
Yes, Mr. Maher, do you think that this match was a difficult one for the Egyptian team?
Sorry, I did not hear the question.
Yes, Mr. Maher, I was asking you, do you think that this match of yesterday between Egypt and Gabon was a difficult match for the Egyptian team?
No, it was not. It was not really difficult, but because Queiroz experimented with a new lineup, some players were not in their favorite positions, so this normally affects the performance. Because, for example, when he plays Afsha or Mohamed Sharif, or for example on the wing, and he plays with Marwan Hamdi, who still lacks sufficient international experience. Marwan Hamdi played as a lone striker. This will normally affect the display. So it was not really difficult, but because of the new strategy and new lineup, that made it somewhat complicated for Egypt. But even with that selection, with that familiar selection, we managed to win. So that was very good.
Yes, Mr. Maher, many of the analysts yesterday saw that the coach used last night's game to see a number of elements in an official game, or make a trial for the official coming or expected game. So if you would like to elaborate on that, and was that attempt by the coach successful?
Yeah. This is the point. This is the point exactly I was talking about. This was a chance for Queiroz because we had already secured our qualification. So a very good chance for him to test new players. And he did that to a great extent. We saw new players in unfamiliar positions. Even if he did not stay there, for Kirush, he will know that this is not successful. So he will know, he will once again alter his strategy. So in all cases, there were many advantages out of this game.
Yes. So, Mr. Maher, our national team is now qualified for the match that is going to take place next March. So, could you name us some of the teams that could be qualified to face our Egyptian team?
We could face either Nigeria.
Hello? Mr. Hatem Maher, the sports and critic. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Hatem Maher, the sports analyst. I thank you very much for your time and for your valuable information. This is a short break, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to be back with you.